You care about the adults and children you serve. Perhaps you've noticed they're hungry when they come to see you. Maybe they show up with fast food. How can you help them eat better? Turn to the ICAN program. ICAN stands for Ideas for Cooking and Nutrition, and it's available right in your county. The County Extension Office partners with agencies like yours. In a series of ICAN classes, adults and youth learn how to prepare healthy and tasty foods on a budget. Your staff members will even come away with ideas to improve their own lives. What you'll hear now are stories from an ICAN educator, an ICAN participant, and an agency partner. They will share how ICAN can make a difference in the lives of the people you serve.
My name is Katrina Upton, work with Valencia County Cooperative Extension Service in the ICAN program. I am a nutrition educator for the ICAN program and love it. I haven't had a day that was bad yet. I look forward to going to the different schools because there's always somebody there now who has seen or heard of the ICAN program, and they look forward to having us there. And it's inspiring to me that there's that many people that are really that interested, that they've heard about the ICAN program and are looking for something, any kind of help. I get a lot of inspiration personally for myself dealing with the folks that we deal with in our classes, because I had a lady that had had knee surgery, and I was saying, oh, got to get up, you got to get 30 minutes a day minimum. And she said, I can't hardly walk to the mailbox. And I said, then that's your goal, walk to the mailbox. Meanwhile, I'm standing up there telling everybody, you got to do something, but I go home and then crash and burn. And so I decided if I can tell them, then I need to get up and do it too. So we started power walking to the bus stop and back, and now we're on a 4-mile track a day. I think one of the biggest rewards are the folks on food stamps that will see me at the grocery store and say, yeah, they actually last. Because almost everybody will admit food stamps carry them about 3 weeks. And I tell them that, I'm not afraid of the challenge. If your food stamps don't last for a whole month, call me. And we'll take a field trip. We'll shop together and I'll walk you through it. We'll show you how to do this. Nobody's called yet, but I do see them at the grocery store, and they do tell me that it's at least carried them to the end of the month. They don't overlap, but they do get to the end of the month comfortably. So it is making a difference.
My name is Holly Duran, and I'm from Los Lunas, New Mexico, and I'm born and raised here right in this little town. And I really like it here. It's nice. I graduated from Los Lunas High School and taking some classes at the University of New Mexico. And I believe that nutrition is important for me and my family, and it really is a society in a whole. And the ICAN program, I think, has helped implement some new ideas into my life, so that way I can become more aware of not only myself but my son's health, and what we need to do to maintain good choices. In Katrina's class, I think her class is really awesome because she was more realistic about it. Katrina was more realistic about it, and she understood most busy moms, and not only did she implement good ideas in her class, but she provided us with good quick fix-in ideas, and just encouraged overall health, and made us more aware. She gave us real ideas. We prepared food in the classroom, and that was a big step. And she provided us with meals that I could relate to. She gave us some recipe cards and things that I could pick up at the local Walmart, the local store. And I didn't have to necessarily go into Albuquerque into the health food stores and things. It was more realistic. And she made me believe that I could, really, it was achievable. It's achievable, and you just got to keep plugging away at it and stuff. And when you go to the doctor, sometimes I think maybe they have that idea in mind, but they don't give you a lot of time. They're not going to sit there and tell you how to read a nutrition label, and they just expect you to get it, is what it seems like to me. And you feel intimidated. You do. And Katrina really makes you feel special, and that you mean something, and she encouraged me to change my life, not only for me but for my son. So that's just been really a blessing.
I'm Lori Vasquez. I've been teaching about 23, 24 years. And as a teacher, I've taught 5th, 6th, and moved into 4th since I've been here. The ICAN program, I feel, has been very beneficial for my students. We're in a 100% free lunch school where we serve breakfast in the classroom and lunch to all of our students. So many of our students come from underprivileged families, and because of that, a lot of the food that they eat tends to be the fast food. What I saw with my students through the ICAN program with Katrina was that they became more aware of what they were eating. They've become much more in tune with that. They've also gotten to where if they don't want to eat their fruit, they will ask if they can keep it for a snack, because I've always allowed my students to have a snack in class, providing that it's a healthy snack, and so fruit fits. One of the things that they liked the most with the program was the testing program, taste testing, where they were able to experience different things. Some of them had never eaten some of the lettuces. Most of them had never had the cabbage, the red cabbage. I was amazed that the majority of my students actually liked the spinach. They've become much more aware of not just the nutritional end of food, but also the safety and preparation and cleanliness and being more germ aware.